So the Raptors are taking on the Thunder tonight, and well, that's the same team that lost a game just under a week ago by the largest margin of defeat ever in NBA history. 73 points. It was a 152-79 loss for the OKC Thunder. And speaking of weather, here in Ontario and Canada as a whole too, we know the weather patterns here are just so crazy and sporadic. You never know what you're going to get. It could be sunny one day and it could be blizzards the next. But with that being said, a little bit of thunder is not really going to scare us that much. Because, thunder ain't shit. So, the Raps take on the Thunder tonight, in case you didn't get the message. But before we go there, we got to talk about that Wizards game on Sunday. The Raps were in control for pretty much the entire thing. It was a really easy game to watch. It was beautiful watching Scotty and Pascal continue to blend together. But moreover, the Raps, they were up by as much as 25 at one point in the game, and they were leading the entire way. Ultimately, Washington, they did come back, but they didn't pull it off. The Raps ended up winning the game 102-90. They came away with the W at Scotiabank Arena. And if we take a look at the call review, odds makers are favoring the Raps as 1-point favorites, and the over-under was set at 212. And if we take a look at my picks, I was 1 for 3, wrong about the spread and the money line. But I said go under 212, and if you did that, you got some money. Now, I have an overall record of 35-37. Moving on, the Raps are taking on the OKC Thunder tonight. And I don't know about you, but I don't really need to cuddle a Thunder buddy, sorry. I know there's several apps out there for Thunder buddies and, all sorts of buddies out there. But this one, I don't really think you need to go find somebody to keep you away from the boogeyman, at least figuratively speaking. Anyway, if we take a look at the odds for that one, the Raps are heavy favorites, 7-point favorites to win that one. The over-under has been set at 207.5. And I'm going to go with the Raps to win this one, since OKC has the third lowest net margin at minus 9.2. On top of that, the Thunder, they're averaging the lowest point total in the league at 98.8 points per game. I'm also going to go under the 207.5 because both teams are just really, really inefficient offensively. And because Toronto has held their last two opponents at the Scotiabank Arena to under 100 points. It's worth mentioning that OG Anunoby and Khem Birch, they've missed the past several games, and that's not going to change tonight. They're both still listed as out. But like I alluded to before, it is beautiful seeing Pascal and Scotty build a two-man game of their own. Now, in terms of what the Raps can do on the defensive side of the ball, it's pretty easy. Force far away shots. The Thunder are averaging 30.4% from three. They shoot around like the 10th most in the league at 37.5, which is surprising that they average such a low percentage, but nonetheless, they also average 41.1% from the field, which is the second worst in the league. Now, that's already half a battle, so the Raps, all they got to do is protect the paint and communicate with regards to switches and cutters. In terms of what the Raps can do on offense, fast break points. Right now, the Raps are third in the NBA with about 15.4 fast break points per game. And the Thunder, they're allowing 9 fast break points per game. But if the Raps can start aggressive, the Thunder's inexperience should succumb. Now that's it for me, but before you go, make sure you check out the game day preview. It's already been posted on the website. The wrap-up is going to go live right after the game tonight as well. The quick react will be up. Nothing but positives will be up. And on top of that, you can catch the game day recap tomorrow. Now that stuff, all that great content is going to be available at raptorsrepublic.com. But before I go, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll catch you next time on the lineup when the Raps take on the New York Knicks back at Scotiabank Arena on Friday. Thanks for watching.